Tuesday was a big day, really big, so big in fact that a little bit of the news ended up slipping into Wednesday. Many of you were tuned in to watch every detail as it was revealed, but there was a lot to cover. Let's do a quick recap for the new lights out there. Yes, you're about to read on onslaught of links, but we couldn't possibly cover everything without this turning into something that looked like patch notes. The Witch Queen was announced, showing that even our enemies can bend light to their will. I mean, we bend the darkness, so of course. There's too much info to sum up in a few bullets. Hit our product page for more. Season of the Lost is live, and the Tale of Two Queens has begun. Crossplay is live. Pretty fucking dope. I'll see y'all in the queue when GMs come out. Bringing Guardians together no matter which platform they play on. We also announced our 30th anniversary, including the return of the Gallonhorn, a new 6-player activity, and more. As a quality of life improvements for our PvP players out there, we have some more fun news on the security front and for trials as well. All I know is I played some cheaters yesterday, so I can't wait for them to actually like put in the fucking, you know, the battle eye like cranked up, because it was crazy. We announced our partnership with Battle Eye and Tai Chi and begun our soft launch. Now I need that shit to be hard, dog. Know what I'm saying? Only time this shit is soft is for my tacos. Know what I'm saying? Taco shell, bro. Hello, you heard me, Bungie? That's 5 gifted, Bungie. You owe me 5 now. That's crazy. As we collect data and strengthen our detections, we appreciate our players who continue to report potential cheaters. I did. I reported those scumbags. It was cheating, son. We also announced updates to our security policies, touching on things like win rate and account recoveries in competitive environments. We announced upcoming improvements to Trials of Osiris. If you're going to do recoveries, do not do it on stream. You're giving Bungie basically all the, you know, everything they need to, you know, ban you. So, all right. We announced upcoming improvements to Trials, starting with rewards, matchmaking, and labs. Trials will be on a short hiatus until September 10th. I'm guessing the Battle Eye, the hard launch, is going to be done. Read up if you haven't gotten the chance. We're also giving you plenty to read, and there's still quite a bit to discuss over the next few weeks. I'm just happy that Trials is behind the paywall now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just out here cheating and shit. Like, stop the shit. All right? Let's start with some expectation settings, shall we? During the Destiny 2 showcase, we spoke of rewards coming to all light-based subclasses in Destiny 2. While we showed you some small glimpse of gameplay, we thought it'd be nice to talk through with what that rework really means. But first, here's a quick update on our Bungie Foundation initiatives. Last week, we announced multiple charities and initiatives for goals of helping those in need around the world. This community has proven time and time again that gaming does good. It fucking does, man. That's why my beard look like the way it looked. I got hella colors on it. But you know what? Y'all did that, and that was for the kids. And y'all donating money right now to help out a bunch of people that need it. So that's, you guys are fucking awesome. Today, Team Rubicon and Direct Relief have teams on the ground across the world and actively providing life-saving medical care, critical medical and PPE supplies, food, water, and shelter to hundreds of thousands of people in need following the recent natural disasters, including the Haiti earthquake, West Coast and Mediterranean wildfires, and Tennessee and Germany floods. They have not let up their mission to vaccinate vulnerable populations against COVID-19. Thank you to each of you who have pre-ordered a Guardian for Hope t-shirt and made a direct donation or purchase from the Bungie Foundation collection on the Bungie store. We know that this has been an incredibly challenging and overwhelming year for everyone, and your continued generosity is truly humbling. Over the past week, you have helped us raise nearly $125K in direct donations and have pre-ordered a lot of t-shirts. This is my face. I'm happy. Like, yo, y'all doing good. Thanks, man. You guys are fucking insane. All right, know what I'm saying? Let's keep that shit rolling. Let's keep the support train rolling between now and next Wednesday, September 1st at 11:59 p.m. PT. You can help us reach our goal of 500K to help Team Rubicon and Direct Relief bring the life-saving care that millions around the world need today. As a reminder, here's the sweet wares you can receive through your support. All right, the anchor point emblem. You will get it on Thursday, September 9th. Also, if you pre-order, you will get this cool t-shirt right here, which is pretty neat. All right, your victory gives the city hope, Guardian, you know? And Shax is on it. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with Shax. He's a cool dude. Zavala's a bitch. Yeah, Zavala's a nice guy. And also this emblem, which looks pretty neat. If you make a purchase from the Bungie Foundation collection on the Bungie store and receive the Planet of Peace emblem, deliver instantly via email after the purchase is completed. Reminders: to be eligible for in-game items listed above, donations and purchases must be made between August 19th and September 1st. Unique redemption codes will be emailed to you on Thursday, September 9th, following the completion of the fundraiser. So just keep your eye on your, on your emails. The 9th is when it's supposed to be out. Thank you for being real life guardians to so many who need you. Your support truly does save lives. It does. Let's go. We're going into the subclass breakdown. Into the Void. Started in the Witch Queen, we'll be aiming to give light classes the stasis treatment season over season, bringing more customization to Guardians and new ways to engage with their abilities. While the team is still in development, Sandbox Discipline lead Kevin Yanis, that's my boy, son, like, yo, Kevin, that's you, and gameplay designer Samuel Dunn are joining us to walk through their goals for abilities and what the upcoming rewards will bring to the table. Hey everyone, Kevin from the Abilities team is here to share some sweet details about what's coming next. By the time this gets posted, I assume you all have the opportunity to see what's cooking here in the Bungie digital kitchen. The cooking line is definitely Kevin. The world characters and stories are all moving forward, and things are changing big time. Big time is Kevin. Yeah, okay. Destiny 2 is evolving, and that means the sandbox needs to evolve with it. Previously, I laid out a roadmap of change that got us to Season 15 with some vague hints about the future. Now that we're here, I wanted to plant more flags in the ground about where we're going next. He had to put the flag in the ground thing in there, didn't he? Straight to business. Throughout Tuesday's reveal, we watch as you all reacted to the Witch Queen, Season of the Lost, and 30th anniversary. Part of those reactions were on subjects like subclasses and stasis aspects and fragments. I feel that before we move forward, we should rip a few bandages off. There will be no new darkness subclass with the Witch Queen on through year 5. Damn. All the poison and corrupted people. Damn, I feel bad for y'all because y'all had me hype. I thought we was gonna get some more stuff. Yo, like what the fuck, like, wow. Yo, Cool J, you lied to me, man. I watched your video, bro. Seriously though, check out my boy Cool J, Kujay. He also YouTubes. He made a video on corruption. I think it was a great idea. Know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna do this face at Cool J for now because I feel like he lied to me. Know what I'm saying, my boy Troll too. He told me it was gonna be poison. Ain't nothing coming. Ah, shit. Part of those reactions were on those subjects like subclasses and stasis. So there will be no new darkness subclass with the Witch Queen. We made the call to refocus ourselves on light subclasses this year. As you'll see below, this doesn't just mean a port, but also new and exciting stuff too. There are no new stasis fragments and aspects and fragments arriving along Season of the Lost. Similar to above, we wanted to focus on different initiatives instead of adding more to stasis. We feel like the subclass build variety is in a good spot and was likely to benefit from tuning changes more than new stuff. To that end, we prioritize the Season of the Lost balance patch, another patch you'll hear about below, debuting with the 30th anniversary. Combat Reforged. Today, you're going to read a quick tease on the feature we're calling Void 3.0, a new interpretation of the Void subclass and fantasies. In the coming weeks, you'll hear about changes we're making to how players regenerate ability energy and how those changes are going to affect PvE and PvP with our 30th anniversary release. A few examples of changes in the pipe: a reduction to how many one-shot kill abilities are available in the Crucible, and shifting super energy regen so players are rewarded for participating in combat versus waiting for a timer. Later in year 5, we hope to share more info on an initiative the team is discussing internally right now, making ammo generation a more deterministic and consistently paced experience across all activities. I hope what I'm describing here paints a clear picture. The game is evolving for the better. I like that. Destiny 2 is a living game. As we head into our 5th year, we're looking at how we can evolve the sandbox you know and love to not only create exciting new experiences, but to better polish ones that haven't had much love since our launch in 2017. Top Tree, Solar, Titan is kind of getting a look. We got to give some love again. We learned a lot over the years with each iteration of the sandbox, and we're hoping to apply those learnings through year 5 and beyond. I hope you are all as excited about the future as I am. Sure, I'm looking forward to it. Brave New World. As you saw in our reveal event, we're going to be doing serious revamps to the existing light subclasses in Destiny 2. Our void, soul, and art subclasses and damage types have been with Destiny from the very start. In fact, some of the player fantasies and mechanics of Destiny 2 today are the same that debuted with Destiny 1 back in 2014. And while we have refreshes in 2017 and 2018 with Destiny 2 and Forsaken, these subclasses have in some cases been left behind by the new power bar and build crafting goals of the game. To help solve the problem, we're going to take these subclasses back into the shop to retrofit, remix, reinterpret the gameplay fantasies and mechanics by integrating them into the modern subclass experience. I feel like what they're gonna turn it into like how Stasis is, kind of, with fragments and aspects. Hopefully. Let's see. In Destiny 2 Beyond Light, we introduced a new subclass system we dubbed internally as Subclass 3.0. The goals of the Subclass 3.0 was to create an experience that gave players more customization akin to Destiny 1, while also meaningfully evolving that experience. To us, Destiny is best when build crafting. Best in class action and power fantasy all meet to create gameplay experiences you can't get anywhere else. Starting out into the Void. With Void 3.0, we're taking the subclasses you know and love and remixing them. That means adding new abilities and mechanics, ditching some old ones where it makes sense to do so, and spreading out existing ones to create enticing new combinations. Our hope is to retain playstyles you know and love today, and to create some exciting new ones you didn't even know you wanted. We can't wait to see what you all think about these changes, and as always, we're going to be looking for and responding to feedback. With that all said and done, I'm going to bow and let the team do the talking. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, what if like what was the Nova Bomb in Destiny 1 that like split into 3 again? Was it Shatter? I forgot. That was pretty neat. Be nice to like see that again. As Kevin detailed above, we're in the process of updating Void, Soul, and Arc into the new Subclass 3.0 system used by Stasis. Oh, that's gonna be so dope. Aspects and fragments. Woo, shit. That's gonna be really nice. Where you can pick and choose from selection of supers, grenade, melees, and aspects and fragments to craft cool and unique builds tailored around your playstyle. Wow, I already know. One of my mods beta, he gonna use the smoke and viz all the time. He's gonna be tied to that because he crutches on it. But then he'll probably use other things now. Wow, that's crazy though. And the Witch Queen. You experience the first phase of the metamorphosis as you will the powers of the Void in your fight against Savathon and her Lucent Brood. It's important to reiterate that this update will change things. Destiny 2 has evolved significantly in the 3 years since Forsaken, and we believe that the light subclasses need a shakeup to keep pace. Much of the Void gameplay that you know and love will continue to exist, albeit in a different form. A few things won't be returning, and there's some exciting new additions we think you have a blast with. I feel like people are probably gonna run Chaos Reach with like Arc Souls now, like just like stuff like that. To paint the picture of how we're approaching the Void 3.0 rework, here's our main goals. Preserve the strong existing power fantasies of Void. We want to focus on what makes the damage type fun to use and give it a cohesive identity that can be felt throughout your subclass, while also adding sweet new toys that feel like a natural extension of your Void powers. Providing new and exciting build crafting possibilities through the combination of aspects and fragments, we want you to not only be able to craft similar playstyles to the old subclass Diamond using a new system, but also to explore a bunch of new ways that your Void abilities can work together with your armor and weapons. The only thing that I'm thinking here is I hope that Bungie does not make us go and get aspects or fragments for things that we can already do in the game. Meaning, if I'm running like an Ursa class, right, like Middle Tree, and I can block, and my grenade basically, it with the detonators, it tags onto things. When I shoot them, it heals me and it gives me my ability back. I hope I don't have to go back out and get a fragment that does that. I hope that's basically already flat in there. And then if something new that I haven't done in the game yet is an aspect or a fragment, I will go after it. All I'm saying is, you can take out the crappy stuff, but the stuff that you're keeping, please don't make the community go back and regrind for this. I am going to be pissed, like very pissed, if I have to go back and like get my smoke to get invis for my hunter, or like my dodge to get like my fucking my melee back or some shit. I hope not. Set up a framework for the systemic integration of the damage type into the rest of the game. We believe that Stasis was very successful in providing a set of shared combat behaviors of verbs that can interact with each other and with other elements in the game. With Void, we want to double down on this effort and reorganize the subclass in a similar way. And we're planning to continue this with Solar and Arc going forward. Say the keyword. With the Void 3.0 update, we're defining a set of core keyword that would be used by the various perk and abilities within each Void subclass. Akin to the slow, freeze, and shatter verbs by stasis, each class will specialize in a few of these verbs, but it will be possible to dabble in the rest by coordinating with the fire team or with certain combination of abilities and fragments. Additionally, these verbs will appear in other places outside of the subclass screen. Weapon perks, exotic armor, and mods from your seasonal artifact, and we intend to continue expanding that list as we move forward. We believe that these systemic interactions between your abilities and your gear are the core of your Destiny build crafting game. Okay, this looks pretty neat. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. This is like I get health. This looks like armor. This is like maybe intellect or some shit. I don't know. Avoid debuff, more than likely. You know? All right. Suppression. Okay, perfect. Suppression is the first one. The target is knocked out of any active abilities and can activate any abilities, movement, modes. As long as suppression persists, afflicted enemy AI combatants can't shoot their weapons. Weaken. The target takes increased damage and has their movement slowed. Enemy AI combatants fire the weapons with decreased accuracy. Volatile. The target is afflicted with unstable void energy and will explode upon taking additional damage or death. Okay, so yeah, that looks like a grenade. 3 positive effects. Void Overshield. Okay, so that's what that is. A protective barrier of void light which reduces damage taken from combatants. Invisibility. You vanish from sight and do not appear on enemy radar. I thought that was health. Devour. Wait. Okay. So they didn't put these in order, or maybe this one, suppression, went from here to here, and then overshield. I guess this is overshield. This has to be invisibility, because devour is health. You feast on energy of your foes, kill, restore you to full health, grant grenade energy, and extend devour. Imagine you could do Devour and Middle Tree Void Titan, or even on a Hunter. Oh, yikes. These verbs should be all familiar to veteran players, but now exist in a new, broader systemic framework that will allow us to consistently spread the behaviors across the game, where previously they mostly existed in their own Siliph-off subclasses. Old dogs, new tricks. To close this section out, here's a preview of some of the new and updated abilities that you'll be able to play with once Void 3.0 drops. Okay, I just see a Hunter dodging, like, huh? What? Does he have any exotic on? No. Okay, that's cool. All right. Shadow Shot, Mobius Quiver. Super. Fire 2 volleys of 3 void arrows in a cone which seeks out enemies and spawn void anchors on impact. Shadow Shot makes tether enemies volatile and deal increased damage to tether targets. One of the main usability pain points of the current iteration of Mobius Quiver is having to press to the super input a whole bunch of times to fire each arrow individually, which is cumbersome and takes a lot of time and often results in a player drifting somewhere they didn't intend to be, off to the side of a cliff. As a totally hypothetical example, by firing multiple arrows at once, it should be a lot easier to blanket an area with traps in preparation for a fight, or put burst damage on the boss. So they basically turn the Mobius Quiver into like Nighthawk. That means if I put on, you know, my Orpheus rigs and I get 2 extra shots, but that's gonna be weird, because normally with Mobius Quiver right now, the first tether, if you let it sink, your other tethers do more damage. Are they trying to like cap the damage? I don't know. We'll see. Stylus Executioner. Defeating a weakened, suppressed, volatile target grants invisibility and true sight. After performing a Stylus Execution, your next melee attack, while invisible, weakens enemies. A twist on Middle Tree Night Stalker current flawless execution perk. This aspect lets the hunter specialize in defeating the debuff enemies to keep looping their. Ooh, okay. Look at the Titan just throwing his shield. Sentinel Titan, Overwatch aspect. Cast a Void Empowering Barricade to grant a Void Overshield to yourself and nearby allies. The Empire barricade slowly regenerates the void overshield of allies bunkering behind it. We want players to be able to lean into Sentinel fantasy of being the frontline protector for your team. So Overwatch is a powerful tool for Sentinel prior to an encounter, providing a safe haven to fall back to when things get spicy. I mean, I run 100 resilience, so this already sounds like something I am going to use. Shield toss. Projectile melees. Hurl your shield towards an enemy. The shield can ricochet off enemies and surfaces, granting you a small chunk of void overshield for each enemy hit. We want to give Titans more options when it comes to projectile melees. Shield toss is a great choice for aggressively pushing forward into a group of enemies, softening them up, and giving you extra staying power. Nice. Ooh, is that an overwarp? Ugh. I hope not. Oh, that's an overwarp. Ay. Yeah, they really try to push Nova Warp. That's crazy. All right. Void Walker Warlock. Pocket Singularity. Launch a tracking, unstable ball of void energy that detonates when it nears an enemy, pushing targets away from the blast and making them volatile. Designed as the anti-dive tool and a way to push enemies out of cover with careful placement, and it's possible and incredibly satisfying to bop enemies into the air and then pop their volatile while with a well-placed headshot before they hit the ground. Nice. Child of the Old Gods aspect. Cast your rift to summon a sentient black hole. Whoa. Which hovers at your side, waiting for a target. It will launch itself at enemies, so it's like a void arc soul. So it's a void soul. Then begin siphoning the energy and weakening them, refunding their life force back to you as either grenade or melee energy. If you're using a healing rift or health, if you're using a healing rift, you get grenade or melee energy. If you're using an empowering health, you get health. Okay. Defeating enemies who are being siphoned by the child will refund some rift energy. Child of the Old Gods is strong debuff tools that give Voidwalkers an additional way to lock down an area while sustaining themselves. Man, that with Devour would be pretty nice. We hope that this preview sparks your curiosity and gets you thinking about cool new Void builds. Have you ever wanted to run Spectral Blaze and Vanishing Step, Water Dawn and Control Demolition, Handheld Nova and Devour? There's a lot of new possibilities. As we get closer to the Witch Queen, we'll be back in future Twabs to talk more about the supers, fragments, and grenades you'll be mixing and matching. We're really excited about what we're cooking up, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. In the meantime, check out the ability balance update that we released in the Season of the Lost and Destiny 2 update 3.3.3.3.0.0.0 with the points, bro. Thank you for your time and see you soon. Season of the Lost My Mind. Year after year, Destiny play support has been improving its preparation for fresh seasons. The list of known issues and need to know workarounds go live the moment our patch hits your devices. This season, we found a few bugs that are preventing quest progress, but the team is already jamming on fixes. Cocoons and urchins, I haven't gotten that yet, so I'm just But that sucks if people are getting this, man. Destiny play support starting to increase and players receiving the error code urchin after completing the Season of the Lost mission. Ooh. This occurs when players try to obtain a new quest step with full quest inventory. Players who are receiving the urchin error should make room in their quest inventory so that additional quests can be added to the inventory upon completions. While we continue to investigate various known issues, here's a list of the latest issues that were reported to us. Holy Jesus. Bro, this is like a book. Along with all the amazing Sabathon fan art, we're also seeing a lot of excitement and questions around who is voicing the Witch Queen. We're happy to share that it's none other than the talented Deborah Wilson. We asked her about her experience voicing iconic Destiny villain's debut. Voicing Sabathon is like a dream come true. So many deep layers to this character, and exploring them all is why playing her will draw you into the story, the plot, and this fantastic universe of a game. Make it your destiny to play. Thank you for making all this possible. Truly, without a passionate community fueling the fires of inspiration and motivation, who knows where we'd be? What a wild ride it's been. Next month will mark 7 full years of Destiny, 7 years of Space Magic, Crucible, patch notes, community, and more. We still have so far to go with you all. Let's start by taking our next step into the Season of the Lost, shall we? Damn, that Twab was juicy, man. Holy Jesus. I like what they're gonna do to the subclasses, like subclass having aspects and fragments, and I mean people being able to run like something from one subclass with another. Like you could run a sweeper, but you could have a different grenade. You could have like that is sick, or like a different melee. I like that. I like that a lot actually. That was sweet. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to like see the 3.0 subclasses.